Typically I record these during the morning because people are less active, the dogs are sleeping. This time I'm not. It is 6:42 p.m. so there's gonna be a bit of background noise. I can't get into every single drawing this time because, well, there's a lot of them. So first one is this one. I think this is my first time drawing Doc, and I don't think I drew him for a whole nother year. For this next one, there's a bit of an eye strain warning because it's bright colors. So boom. I'll say boom again when it's gone. Basically, it's fine, it's cute, it's pretty similar to my, final design. I think this was my first time drawing him as a centaur too. Boom. Eye strain warning gone. One of the great things about creepers is that their design is kind of plain, so we can go ahead and put other design elements onto them. For example, what are those things that aliens have? Antennae! Yeah, that was the theory behind this one. The theory behind this other one was that, I had an idea, because this is before the other hermit started using free cam, I think. This is Doc's free cam. My idea was oh, it's just his eyeball that he can just take out. You may have been noticing that I haven't really been critiquing these other designs, and the truth is that I don't really have any gripes with them. I think they're okay as Doc designs, but, the character design can always be improved. Speaking of character design, I want to talk about these first two cards. So, like I said in the last video, which you totally watched, right? What I said in the last video about how a lot of good character design is built on the foundation of animals, because animals by themselves are already quite shaped. There's already the whole thing with Doc and goats, and then I wanted to add my own little twist, and that twist is cats. Next we have this drawing page thing, which I did during prom night, fun fact. It was mostly me messing around with what his hair would look like, whether or not I should add antlers, antennae things. I really like one of the drawings of him with it's the one I inked and it's colored, with him with these little moth antennae things. I think they're really cute, but they didn't get incorporated into the final design. While I was drawing, a certain cricket gave me his seal of approval. Here's a few more concept drawings because I am not procrastinating on making this video thing. Okay, I might as well get it over with. So basically, I started out as pretty much any other design thing would. I got my reference images of animals, and I came across a problem I'd come across many a time before. That being, when you use an animal as a reference and you try to make it into a centaur kind of thing, your proportions will always end up looking off because, the stubby cat's leg is not the same length if you add a torso on top of it. So you end up getting this real stubby leg looking thing that does not look good. And I was really struggling with that for a while. And you can see I clearly forgot that Doc had a cyber arm, but I kept working on it, and yeah, this one I don't know. I think this was just me, this was definitely my first draft. I was really trying to make all the things work. Here you can see me adding in the cyber arm. Then I added those goat horns, and I tried changing the way the arm looked, and it was just so much change from the original sketch. This is a pitfall I often fall too far into, is where I change the drawing too much from the original sketch, and it ends up looking really off. For this, I noticed that I didn't get the anatomy for the I don't know what you call that, the chest of the animal part of it, and it just didn't look good. I got that anatomy wrong. I don't know, a lot of this was just me testing and testing and testing and testing, and it was definitely good for a first draft, but it certainly wasn't what I wanted. I remember just staring at this one, just something is wrong, but I can't put my finger on it. So I ended up scrapping the whole thing and starting over. This one's time-lapse is gonna be shorter. I think the main thing that I want to be a takeaway from this video in specific is how important posing is. In the last one, I just couldn't put my finger on what was wrong with it. It just seemed too cute in a way, which is very signature of my style. My style is very, cute and adorable and other words, But I do think that the posing of Doc, just standing there plotting with his fingers, fingers touching, and he's like, wahaha. I think it certainly does a lot better than him running with a trident with the kind of weird expression, you know. Of all the designs I've made videos for so far, I think this one's the most likely to end up redone, which is fine. I end up redoing a lot of other things too. Also, I'm really nervous for the next one that I'm gonna do, Ethos. But that's for future me to deal with, because I've already made a video this week, I think. I'm not sure, I'm not actually keeping a schedule. Anyways, bye.